Hi, it's Ray, and welcome to Chubby Ray Comics. Well, I got another question from one of my TikTok viewers, and Kokam, I hope I pronounced that right. Kokam wants to know, Ray, do you have some recommendations for Green Lantern comics? I want to get into this. Man, are you asking the right question? There's so much Green Lantern. I don't know where to start with this one. To be honest, Green Lantern is one of those heroes that is a staple of DC Comics. You can't go wrong with Green Lantern as long as the name Jeff Johns is associated with it. You've got to start there. Jeff Johns and Green Lantern go hand in hand. Green Lantern Rebirth, I guess, is the one that started all. So let's go Green Lantern Rebirth. This is probably the one that started it all. During the death of Superman, Coast City was destroyed, which is Green Lantern City. And he went crazy knowing all his loved ones and his friends were destroyed. And he went nuts and he started killing everyone. And he ended up becoming the bad guy, Parallax. He was Parallax, and then he became the Spectre. So DC Comics decided they had to bring him back as the Green Lantern again. And that's when Jeff Johns wrote Green Lantern Rebirth, a great trade paperback, Green Lantern Rebirth. It's awesome. But my number one suggestion on what to get would be the Green Lantern Omnibus. I usually don't suggest Omnibus because they're expensive, but Green Lantern is the exception. You have to get it. It's a book you have to read. In fact, there are 3 of them. Here's Green Lantern by Jeff Johns. This is volume 2. Volume 1's in my bedroom, or I'd go get it for you, but there's volume 1, there's volume 2, and there's volume 3. They're such great books, and they contain the whole storyline of Green Lantern coming back. This also contains the storyline of Sinestro's yellow lanterns and the red lanterns and the orange lanterns and the blue lanterns. And then, of course, there's Blackest Night, which is another omnibus I have, which is another one I recommend. Blackest Night, which is when, imagine people who are dead getting Green Lantern powers and coming back and doing all kinds of evil things. That's what you get from Blackest Night. Oh my God, it really is a sensational book. And of course, that ended with Brightest Day, which is another great Green Lantern book. While Hal Jordan was Parallax, they created a guy named Kyle Rayner. And Kyle Rayner was an artist. He was an artist who sat around his house and drew comic books. And he ended up getting the Green Lantern ring. And he became the new Green Lantern. He even fought Parallax. There's Hal Jordan as Parallax right there. If you get the Green Lantern Compendium with Kyle Rayner, this is the whole story. This has everything. This also shows what happened to Hal Jordan as he went crazy. This shows all of that. So I highly recommend this compendium, the Kyle Rayner Compendium. There is also the Green Lantern Corps, which is, there are 2 omnibuses. This is volume 1. There are 2 of these, and they're great with stories about, this is all the Lanterns. This is Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner, John Stewart. It's everybody. Then you've got the Rebirth era, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. This is a fantastic paperback. This is really good. This is volume 1. And this series eventually gets to Zod's will. Imagine Green Lantern facing Zod, who is Superman's big villain, Zod. The Green Lanterns. This has Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz. They are the 2 Green Lanterns for Earth. And this is a great series of books. I highly, highly recommend this series. And then, of course, we fast forward to today, Jeremy Adams written Green Lantern. This is back in action. This is the first one. This came out with the dawn of DC. And I loved this book. It's great. Jeremy Adams, a great writer. This book is fun. You've also got Green Lantern War Journal, which is John Stewart. These are Dawn of DC era books that have come out. There's a couple of great paperbacks. It's John Stewart Green Lantern. It's really, really good. There's so much Green Lantern. You can't go wrong with any Green Lantern. My strongest recommendation is get Jeff Johns. Get Jeff Johns. If you can get an omnibus cheap, any old trade paperbacks, that Jeff Johns wrote, but start with Green Lantern Rebirth. You cannot go wrong with this. And you can't go wrong with Green Lantern. Green Lantern is a great, great comic. I don't know if there's ever been a bad Green Lantern book ever written. I think the only warning I have with Green Lantern is this: it's hard to just read one. You will become consumed with the whole Green Lantern universe. It's a very, very addictive universe. But Green Lantern's great. Hal Jordan's great. Kyle Rayner's great. John Stewart's great. Guy Gardner's great. There is a ton of great Green Lantern. You just can't go wrong by getting into any of it. Thank you for the question, my man. It was a lot of stuff to deal with. I hope I did good in giving you an answer of what to get into. It is great. I love Green Lantern. I think you could tell. And I want to make you a Green Lantern fan. I hope I've done that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm Ray. This has been Chubby Ray Comics, and I'll talk to you next time.